continues to explode as a tool for brands in the outdoor industry. Joining me today is Casey LeBrun, conversion engineer at Revenue River. He'll look back at 2017 and some of the predictions that were made, and he'll look forward to 2018 and give you some insight into the top trends he sees that are coming.
Just a few months ago, we were discussing how fast things move in social media, and already today we are starting to see some of the things that we were talking about come to life, as well as things in the future that will be coming to life soon. Last time we talked about the growth of live video as well as the growth of Instagram as a viable social media marketing tool. And since then we've seen live video expanded to LinkedIn as well as Instagram expand their Instagram shopping tool so you can directly link to different items inside your social media feed. So the outdoor industry is really a fun industry to be in for any marketer out there. First is video. There's going to be lots of more video in the future, video implementing different products inside of the video itself, as well as showing the products out in the field. We also see a growth on Instagram. We see a lot of influencers using their followership and their network to showcase products and how the products are being used, and then linking back to these companies and how these companies can grow their sales because of it. Marketing bots are used beyond just social media platforms. They're used on websites, and what they do is they have a cache of information that allows you to quickly answer any of the user's questions, and then also provides a history of that user's interest, so then you can go later on and then market back to that individual. As we talked about in the past, video is continuing to expand as the preferred method of consuming content. It's very simple, you just watch it. Not a lot of work on the user's end. We're seeing people spend more and more time on Facebook and Twitter watching video as opposed to traditional methods of consuming content. For example, over 82% of users on Twitter use video. So we know it's growing right now, but it's going to continue to grow as people create more content and companies create more content to get their message out there. 2018 thoughts on Instagram. Instagram is going to continue to grow as the followers that you have being your digital currency. And we're going to start to see more and more product images of products being used out in the field by user-generated content that's still very high quality, but then you use it on your own brand's feed. We're also going to see some behind-the-scenes looks on what would be a polished video, for example, but you're going to start to see how that video was created. The stories function will be a great feature of that. And then lastly is the shopping tool that I mentioned earlier. The shopping tool will allow brands to directly link to specific products that show up in their Instagram feed, and then providing that direct ROI on using Instagram as an e-commerce platform. In 2018, I'm going to throw you for a twist with LinkedIn being a viable method of communicating with your B2C brands, communicating to the consumer. Studies have shown that LinkedIn users are more loyal to a product. Once they've chosen a brand, they're going to stick to that brand. On top of that, studies have also shown that LinkedIn users are 2 times more likely to trust the information that they see on LinkedIn versus information that they see on Facebook. So I see 2018 as being the year that LinkedIn really dips its toes and takes a cannonball splash into the B2C market. In conclusion, in 2018, I'm super amped about creating tons of content, getting that content into the hands of your consumer, into the hands of your target market as fast as possible, because people love to eat things up super fast, and you can't be the last person to create something. So just use all the tools you have, all the social media platforms you have to get the content out there to the right person. And then once you've done that, then you can start to decide how you want to have a more targeted approach after you do a wide spray. But in 2018, that's the strategy. Create as much content as possible, get it out there, and just do you.